to give you in the next 45 minutes to go on the show. And like I said, we'll be looking at some of those tactical and technical side of the game, which Adeyemi Anthony joins us now. The last time we spoke, we'll just look at the FIFA World Cup. We never knew which team that is going to win it. I don't know, it was Chelsea that won against most people's expectation. And we saw the Falcons yesterday as well. So maybe we can look at the technicalities and the tacticalities of those two eventualities. Falcons beating Zambia, and Chelsea against all those defeated PSG 4-0. Nigeria beating Zambia 5-0 is an unexpected result, just like Chelsea beating PSG. Coach, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Olushola. It's a great thing to talk sports tonight, this evening.
Yeah, it's a great thing to talk with you as well. Now, when coaches find out their team against sides that they believe they have a chance at least to win or have a chance to fight for something in that game, and the result turned out as huge as 4-0 Chelsea beating PSG and then Nigeria beating Zambia 5-0. What is the primary reason for those heavy losses when a team feels they have a chance to actually fight rather than just go there without throwing a punch?
Yeah, first thing about football is all about the individual player you have and collective play together as a team to find a balance. And another thing we have to look into is the mentality, the game plan, the mentality the players are bringing to the game. And the another factor we have to look into is all about coaches' input. When you analyze the opponent, the weakness and strength of the opponent, where you can contain them, where you can block them, where you can make them to make mistakes. If you look at the match against PSG, you can see that Chelsea, they have a very good game plan. They come in with a different mentality. When they lose the ball, they go with high intensity to make sure to win the ball back as quick as possible. Also make sure that the PSG could not play from right and the left side because their best offensive players are the right back and the left back. So the moment the Chelsea, they contain them in those two areas, it makes it difficult for the PSG to operate. And Chelsea now has players who are ball player, the Kopama as that is now everyone is singing his praise. He's a technical player. He have individual quality. He can take on one player, two player. He have a good vision. He's brilliant in third half of the goal. So now the chances come for them, and they take the advantage of that weakness of the PSG game. PSG came with a different mentality. They thought it's going to be a walkover for them against Chelsea because they have beat all the big teams in Europe. Now playing Chelsea will not going to be a difficult task for them. But unfortunately for them, it becomes the biggest and the higher undo for them to cross. I believe right now, if they ask them to play Chelsea back again, they will play with a different mentality and a different playing game plan.
When as a coach now you file your players out filled with confidence that no matter what you're going to win, and your plans feel flat, just the way we saw PSG plans fall flat for Chelsea's plan, and Zambia, in fact, they considered those matches, the two teams considered early, and they look like a side on a free fall. Why are coaches always hopeless? So to say.
Before I go into the let's say helpless or hopeless of coaches when their team is down, it's all depend on coach game plan. First of all, when we talk about the Zambians, I laugh when I listen to Nigeria, when I listen to radio, TV station, everybody's nervous against Zambia. You cannot compare Zambia with Super Falcons. Why? Because Super Falcons has a complete team. Zambia does not have a complete team. Zambia is very weak in the first zone of the field, which is the first part of the field. From the goalkeeper, is not a good goalkeeper. Sorry to say that. The defense line they lack the structure, the dynamic structure to create depth, to know who to go, who to stay. So they have a lot of weaknesses in the Zambia match in the opponents. Zambia rely only on two players, which is the Bambra, and a colleague. So Zambia does not have a good game plan. All what they want to do is 2 touches and play long ball the way Kwara United did against Abakaleke when I watched in the Federation Cup. So their own game plan, if you can be able to cut the area ball, the long passes, they are useless. That is what you saw yesterday. That is why you see that the Falcons they dominate that team. So what makes coaches hopeless or helpless in a situation when you concede a goal? Some coaches they are quicker to change their game plan. Like me, my philosophy is I love tiki-taka. I love to build from the back because when I have the quality players that can do that, no matter the result, if I'm losing 2-0, losing 3-0, I will keep to my game plan. I will not change my strategy. I can only change the personnel, which is the players that is going to carry out the experiment. The experiment. So for me to change to 4-4-3, 5-5-3, no, I don't do that. I stay in the same. I only change dynamic movement, but I will remain in that my system. If I'm playing 4-4-3, I stay 4-4-3. Sometimes I go in diamond form. Sometimes I go in block. Sometimes I go in V shape. So it depends on how you want to play. But many coaches, when things is not going right for them, like the Zambia team we saw, you see how the coach changed 3 players immediately. When the 3 players come, they could not even help the team. The team now become useless. So sometimes, what happens is that sometimes coach are too anxious or too nervous to change or too early, too quick to change their game plan because now they lose the trust over the players that are carrying out the game plan.
Okay, now before the Falcons, you said they were a complete team. They'll be playing against the winner between South Africa and Senegal. A lot of people are expecting South Africa to beat Senegal. Let's look at the 2 games. South Africa against Senegal first. Then compared to the Super Falcons, can Super Falcons beat any of these 2 sides if at the end of the day it happens to be Senegal or South Africa? They'll be playing the semi-finals.
To be honest with you, the only problem this team is having from the group stage is not only this Falcon. We saw it also in Super Eagles. Whenever we have a problem, whenever a team is playing low block or middle low block, we lack the ideology to unlock low block. You see, when Nigeria play low block, we find it difficult. So that is what is happening in the team right now. Right now, I would prefer to play South Africa than Zambia. I would prefer to play Senegal than South Africa. The reason is South Africa is also a complete team. They have played against Super Falcon two games in I think World Cup qualifying World Cup qualifying. We played 2 times. We played draw in Lagos, or we won them in Lagos, or we played draw in Lagos, and we played draw in South Africa. So South Africa is going to be a difficult task for us because they know us in and out better than Zambia. The complete team like a Super Falcon. Because if it's going to be an open game, it will be more difficult for South Africa. But if we go to play Senegal and they decided to come with low block, they want to match up physicality to physicality. They want to wait for us for counter attack before they can be able to put the ball out at the back of them. Then it's going to be difficult for Super Falcon. But for me, at the moment, to be honest with you, I know it's going to be a difficult task, and it will be very difficult for our Nigerian fans to follow my school of thought, because everybody will prefer to play Senegal, South Africa. I think it's going to be a good match for Super Falcon.
You mean South Africa should be a better opponent than having us playing against Senegal?
For me as a coach, if I have to choose the team I'm going to play against in both of them, I will choose South Africa, because I would love to play against team who like to play than like team who like to play low block. Because when you want to play low block, you have to have the personnel that has the ideology that is brilliant to take player on, and the coaches that can know how to use those flank for his own advantage, and to know the player that can be able to, the system you have to play against a team that is playing low block. With Super Falcon, I see that we don't have the ideology. Sorry to say, I'm not trying to bring down the coach that can unlock the team that play low block. So it's better to play a team like Zambia, who comes out to play, who want to show you that they are good on ball, who want to show you that they are tactically good and technically also good. Then it's going to be a 50-50 game like yesterday. Then it's going to be an open game for the best team that take their chances from the onset. That is what happened to Nigeria yesterday. Because we take that chance from onset, it gives us the edge over Zambia. Suppose Zambia equalize that goal, that chance they have from the left-hand side, that the Bavarian cut in and play the ball to the other striker. Suppose he jab the ball inside the net, the match could have been a different ball game. The result will not go this way. But because they could not take that advantage, like I said, Zambia has a bad defensive line. The structure is bad. Look at every free kick. Then Super Falcon has a chance to head the ball, or you go to the goalkeeper outside the goal, or you go to the net. Zambia is not the complete team because they don't have a good defense line. But South Africa have a good defense line, so it's going to be a good game for them. But with Senegal, I think it's going to be a very, very difficult task because Senegal will come with a different mentality. They want to fight, they want to play low block, and Super Falcons will find it difficult to outplay them.
All right, thank you so much for your analytical breakdown of the Super Falcons and their opponents. We wish them all the best as they poised to go for the 10th title. Hopefully it happens because after this South Africa-Senegal game, we'll be seeing Morocco as well play. And the other people are looking at maybe Morocco making it to the final, then waiting for any teams between South Africa, Nigeria, or Senegal that will be playing the finals. I hope it's going to be Nigeria, Morocco in the final, just like a patriotic Nigeria will feel like.
If South Africa wins Super Falcon, South Africa is going to win the cup. If Nigeria wins South Africa, Super Falcon is going to win the cup because Morocco and the other team, they are not a match for any of those two. These two, the owner of the cup is in this both of them, South Africa Super Falcon or the Senegal Super Falcon. Any one of them that win that match is going to win the cup because these people, they have a different game plan more than the Moroccos and Ghana and Ghana on the other team that is there. So that is it.
On the other side.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for your time with us.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure to be here. Thank you for having me once again. Greeting to all Jordan FM crew.
All right, Coach Ademi. We greet you back. We appreciate your time with us.
You're always welcome. Bye for now.